That's the one and only Stevie Nicks, whose songs have touched the lives of millions. She's a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductee twice over, both for her work with Fleetwood Mac and for her solo career. But as Tracy Smith found out, this music legend isn't resting on her laurels.
On a perfect Manhattan evening, on a balcony high above Midtown, Stevie Nicks was taking it all in.
Do you like coming to the city?
I do, I love it.
But her New York trip earlier this month was all business.
Hi, I'm Ariana Grande, and I'm hosting SNL this week with Stevie Nicks.
This is your second time hosting.
Well, you know what they say. Lightning strikes maybe once.
Maybe twice.
You can't trick me into singing.
Yeah, totally, Stevie.
Nicks was scheduled to appear on Saturday Night Live.
And the landslide brought me down.
And the 76-year-old superstar was, well, scared to death.
The last time that you were on Saturday Night Live?
40 years ago.
What was your reaction when you got the call to be on Saturday Night Live this time?
I said absolutely not.
You said no.
Oh, yeah.
Why?
Because I was terrified to do it because it goes out live.
And this is what she was scheduled to perform. The Lighthouse, a rallying cry for women's rights. She says the inspiration struck a few months after Roe v. Wade was overturned, and it took her less than a day to write the song and record it.
It takes some courage to step into the waters of the abortion debate.
Yes, it does.
Why take the risk?
Because everybody kept saying, well, somebody has to do something. Somebody has to say something. And I'm like, well, I have a platform. I tell a good story. So maybe I should try to do something. I was also there. I was been there, done that.
Been there indeed. In the late 70s, Stevie Nicks was on top of the world with the legendary band Fleetwood Mac.
You could go your own way.
She'd broken up with her longtime partner and Fleetwood Mac bandmate, Lindsey Buckingham.
Lovers forever.
And she was romantically involved with Don Henley of the Eagles when she found out she was pregnant and decided that as a touring musician, being a mother was not in the cards.
In 1979, you had
Yeah.
to terminate a pregnancy?
Mm-hmm. In my younger life, I had already decided I didn't want to have somebody have their feelings hurt all the time and like, when are you coming back? Well, I don't know. I'll be back when I get back, you know? And not even having any idea how big that Fleetwood Mac was gonna get in the future, you know? And this is like super personal and weird, so I you know, it's like you can edit this out if necessary. But the
I
truth,
appreciate your sharing the story, though.
well, and it's a good story too. I tell a good story. I got pregnant, and it was like, why? I have an IUD. I am totally protected. I have a great gynecologist. How come this has happened?
So you took
the
all the
heck?
precautions.
Yes, and I'm like, this can't be happening. Fleetwood Mac is 3 years in, and it's big, and we're going into our third album. It was like, oh, no, 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 no. It would have destroyed Fleetwood Mac.
If you had a baby.
Absolutely, because many reasons. I would have like tried my best to get through, you know, being in the studio every single day, expecting a child, but mostly having a child with Don Henley would not have gone over big in Fleetwood Mac with Lindsey and me, who we'd been broken up for 2 or 3 years. It would have been a nightmare scenario for me to live through.
Now there you go again, you say you want your freedom.
Fleetwood Mac was a collection of stars, but Stevie Nicks was front and center. She was the one who wrote the band's only #1 single in the U.S., Dreams, a song that is a hit again today on streaming. But if Dreams is about heartache and vulnerability, Stevie Nicks' new song is just the opposite.
I have my scars, you have yours.
It's about fighting for the same reproductive rights that she had.
There are people who criticize your choice, condemn your choice. Anything you want to say to
Well,
them?
I'd like to know, so are you just the few guys who are making the decisions for us?
And ultimately, the choice.
Was mine. And you know what? If people want to be mad at me, be mad at me. I don't care. Had I made the other choice, had I gone the other way, I'd have been a great mom. I went this way, and I've done great.
Stevie Nicks would go on to new heights as a solo artist, becoming the first woman to be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame twice.
Well, I've been.
Of course, Nicks has had her share of heartache as well. The woman she called her musical soulmate, Christine McVie, died in 2022, and Nicks was shattered.
I wanted to go and get there and sit on her bed and hold her hand and sing Touched by an Angel to her until I was sure she heard it. And I didn't get to. I didn't get to say goodbye to her.
If you see my reflection.
Stevie now ends her shows with a moving tribute to her best friend. She can sing, but she can't bring herself to watch.
And we have a really beautiful montage of her and me. I never turn around and look. I can't, because I'll start to sob. And if I start to sob, then I won't be able to finish the song. So I just don't look at it. And now she's gone. But she's not gone. She's with me a lot.
You feel her
And
presence.
I feel her presence all the time. I especially feel her presence on stage. She's here.
What's that?
It's her. It's a little bit of her. Ashes.
Oh my goodness.
But as important as that is that she's in my heart.
I want to tell him this has happened before. Don't let it happen again. I have my scars.
In case you missed it, she did appear on SNL, and her performance brought down the house. Stevie Nicks says she really doesn't care whether the new song is a hit or not. She just wants people to listen.
Poets write what they write. And poets should not be censored. Writers should not be censored. This song should not be censored. It should go out into the world and do what it's going to do. Maybe change some minds.
You better learn how to fight. You better say it out loud.
There is a God, and God gave me this talent to sing and write and dance. So I'm doing my job.